I wanted to answer this question from Tareko, who asked about the doctor in Ohio, and it was Dr. Terry Walls, and I did put the link. It's WAHLS, fascinating story, great information to follow her on social media. Just a great story of transformation and taking health into your own hands. And I just went to my local garden shop to test my soil, and they're a legit garden shop. And when I told them I was wanting to plant blueberries, when I got the results back, she said, "Oh, you need to put calcium on it." And I go, "Calcium's alkaline." And she goes, "Well, that'll bring the pH down." I go, "Well, it might, but it's not going to lower it down to 4. And I was like, I go, "No, I think I need sulfur." She's like, "No," you argued with me that I needed calcium, not sulfur. Anyway, and I think I just bought sulfur from Home Depot or something. I don't remember where I got my sulfur, but anyway, you just buy it at
most
a
of the time. The calcium,
again, you have to be
even. And if
you want to
go,
it's going to be neutral.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like, well, she was right. Calcium would lower it from an 8.6, but I was not accomplishing anyway. So, just another way of saying you have to advocate for your soil health,
for your own education.
Exactly.
And that's really what it boils down to. If you're passionate about something, whether that's flying a plane, you're going to go for every part of the education necessary to fly the plane. But if you want to garden, most people just go to the garden center and go, "Oh, well, that picture looks good. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to put that on my soil." But if you educate yourself and you really get passionate about roses, you can grow the most magnificent roses. But if you're not passionate about it, you're just going to plant some roses and they're pretty, but find the passion that inside of yourself and go for it, guys. If you look at beside me over here, it says, "Whatever you grow, however you grow, just grow." Okay. Because that's yourself in your own mind growing, as well as you're going to grow healthy plants, animals, and your friends. Smile at your friends, smile at your spouse, smile at your kids, grow their energy in a positive direction too.
Yeah, there was I asked a friend of mine, it was World Kindness Day, which was, I think it was in December or something. And I asked him, I said, if I gave you $1,000, would you want to give that to one person, or would you want to give 1,000 people $1? And he said, "Oh, I'd give it to one person. I can make more impact that way." And I said, well, actually, you give $1 to 1,000 people, because it's the acts of kindness that generate that much more energy. So it's one act of kindness for $1,000, or it's 1,000 acts of kindness. The monetary amount doesn't matter. It's the act and that energy, which we started this whole conversation with, about the energy and what that does to us neurologically and how that changes our cellular biology. That's really, if we can strive for that, just those little things every single day. So whether it's an act of kindness, whether it's more water, whether it's proper food and nourishment for your body, whether it's going to bed, half hour early, getting up in the morning and saying thank you, going to bed at night and saying thank you. If you can start with these small little things every day, you can eventually create habits around them. And then you don't have to set them as goals, because they're just part of your life.
Exactly. And what the one lit candle can light many without ever diminishing its own light. That's what's on the other side over here of me, because I'm just a lit candle. That's why I have this sun up here. Okay.
Because it's right over your head. Yes.
It's showing that light, that lit candle. And when I share information with Paula and Erica, share information, they're lit candles, and they're lighting up your chance to become a lit candle. But once you are that lit candle, once you have this knowledge, share it, create more, because the darkness only lives when there's no light. And we want the light to get rid of the darkness, because once it's all gone, we have health and vitality for everyone and everything. Like, the healthier we are, the happier we are. The healthier your plants are, the happier they are, and the healthier they make us, because it's that circle of life. We come from the soil and we are part of the soil. We're part of that system of everything coming together.
So well said. I think that's a beautiful note to, like, I feel like you just tied a pretty little bow on this whole conversation and just brought it home. So yeah, that was great. So much fun. I think we need to do this more often in the coming year, because it's like, what a great synergy we have in our conversations, and of course our philosophies and mindset and practices. And so yeah, I would love to share more conversations with Ken, and it's all about the biology on Sunday Night Live.
Love you guys. Thank you so much, Paula,
Thanks
for
to
having me
everybody.
on again.
Appreciate it.
It's a joy to come on and
Always
talk.
a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. We appreciate you being here, and we appreciate all of your engagement and your questions. Love you all so much. Thank you.